few enough. Land there that marshy.
It is just possible we may get some assistance from your mum.
Did I hurt you?
I cannot possibly that she should have stayed upon us. Father's favourite. Thank you so much for your help with Margaret, Mr. Ferris. She's quite changed since you came.
Oh, not at all, not at all. I enjoy her company.
Has she shown you the treehouse?
Not yet. Would you do me the honour, Miss Dashwood? It is very fine out.
With pleasure. Margaret has always wanted to travel.
I know. She's heading an expedition to China shortly. I am to go as her servant. But only on the understanding that I will be very badly treated.
What will your duties be?
Sword fighting, obviously. Administering rum and...
Swabbing.
Which of those duties will take precedence?
Swabbing, I would imagine. Yes, I have to wear yellow. All I want, all I have ever wanted, is the quiet of a private life. But my mother is determined to see me distinguished.
As?
Anything. A great orator, a leading politician. I think even a barrister would serve, as long as I drove a barouche and dined in the first circles.
What do you wish for?
I've always preferred the church. But that is not smart enough for my mother. She prefers the army, but that is a great deal too smart for me.
Would you stay in London?
I hate London. No peace. A country living is my ideal, a small parish where I might do some good. Keep chickens. Give very short sermons.
You talk of feeling idle and useless. Imagine how that is compounded when one has no hope and no choice of any occupation whatsoever.
Our circumstances are therefore precisely the same.
Except that you will inherit your fortune. We cannot even earn ours.
Perhaps Margaret is right.
Right?
Piracy is our only option. What is swabbing exactly?
It can't be good for me. It's very good for you. Stop complaining. It's giving me a cough. It is not giving you a cough. Please do go back. It's lovely. Come on, catch up, catch up. Just over that place. There's a field full of rabbits. See rabbits? Yes, you do. Is there any felicity in the world superior to this? I told you it would rain. There's some blue sky. Let us chase it. I'm not supposed to run. Ah! Marianne! Are you hurt? Ah!
Margaret, I do not think I can walk. You must run and fetch help.
This way. I will run as fast as I can.
afraid. He's quite safe. Are you hurt?
Only my ankle.
May I have your permission to ascertain if there are any breaks? It is not broken. Now, can you put your arm about my neck? Allow me to escort you home.
Lost.
She fell over. She fell down and he's carrying her.
Marianne, my darling. Are you all right?
It's a twisted ankle.
Do not be alarmed, Mamma. Please place
I can assure you it's not serious. I took liberty of feeling the bone and it's perfectly sound.
Sir, I cannot even begin to thank you.
Please do not think of it. I'm honoured to be of service.
Please, will you not be seated?
Pray excuse me, I have no desire to leave a watermark. But permit me to call tomorrow afternoon and inquire after the patient.
We shall look forward to it.
You're most kind.
I'll show you out.
Thank you.
Margaret, give the gentleman his hat.
Thank you.
His name.
His name. Please, could you tell us to whom we are so much obliged?
John Willoughby of Elinor, at your service, Mark.
John Willoughby of Elinor.
What an impressive gentleman.
He lifted me as if I weighed no more than a dried leaf.
Is he human?
Tell me if I hurt you.
She feels no pain, Mamma. Margaret, ask Betsy to make up a cold compress, please. Quickly as you can.
Oh, please don't say anything important.
Go on.
Did you see him? He expressed himself well, did he not?
With great decorum and honour.
And spirit and wit and feeling.
And economy. 10 words at most.
And he is to come tomorrow.
Marianne, you must change. You will catch a cold.
What care I for colds when there is such a man?
You will care very much when your nose swells up.
You are right. Help me, Elinor. Edward, I heard your voice. At last you found us.
Forgive me, Marianne. My visit is shamefully overdue. You are pale. You've not been unwell, I hope?
Do not think of me. Elinor is well, you see. That must be enough for both of us.
And indeed, and how do you enjoy London, Miss Marianne?
Not at all. The sight of you is all the pleasure it has afforded. Is that not so, Elinor? Why have you not come to see us before?
I have been much engaged elsewhere.
Engaged elsewhere? But what was that when there were such friends to be met?
Perhaps, Miss Marianne, you think young men never honour their engagements, little or great.
No, indeed. For Edward is the most incapable of being selfish of anyone I ever saw. Edward, will you not sit? Elinor, help me to persuade him.
Forgive me. I must take my leave.
You only just arrived.
You would excuse me, but I have an urgent commission to attend to on Fanny's behalf.
Oh, in that case, perhaps you might escort me back to your sister's house, Mr. Ferrers.
It would be an honour. Miss Dashwood? Marianne?
Why did you not urge him to stay?
He must have had his reasons for going.
His reason was no doubt your coldness. If I were Edward, I would assume you did not care for me at all.